Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. New moon in Leo. We need this. Guys, this energy that's coming in is so magnetic and so bright and so full of manifestation. And I want to take a quick second. Next Saturday, I'm doing a very in-depth and interactive workshop. Me and Lotta planned it like this perfectly for this energy. Now, it's not just psychic development. It's about raising our own vibration, pushing out the aura, making our magnetic energy wider, larger, and with intention, not just for manifesting, not just for like bringing in that job or that money, but it's about raising our vibration. When you're at a high vibrational rate, you attract things at that level, not just opportunities and people and circumstances, but health as well, whatever it is you're looking for. And more importantly, as we're stepping into these energies, I'm going to be training everybody on their own unique form of ability. Everyone has it, depending what kind of psychic ability. This is not just for, tarot reading or psychic. You can use it for doing readings, but it's more about being able to communicate with loved ones, with your angels, with your spirit guides, with ascended masters and teachers, with the divine, your higher self, looking into your own Akashic records, developing this energy. Because actually, when you develop your natural, innate, intuitive abilities, you have to vibrate pretty high and bring energy up high to hear beings such as angels or even loved ones that have crossed over. So not only are we going to hone that down, we're going to be teaching you guys skills and tools. We're going to be doing it in real time. We're going to be running energy up and down the chakras. We're going to be opening up the crown. We're going to be working, guys. It's a wonderful workshop. It's going to be wild to put together. If you're interested, it's this Saturday. You could always buy it after the fact, guys. But if you're interested, the link is down below. It's just going to help you so much more vibrationally, manifesting health, happiness, and just communication. We're kind of at a point in our evolution where it's on us now. We have the ability to communicate. We have the ability to heal ourselves, to listen, to take that intuitive hunch and create. Powerful co-creators. And I love how Lotta is really just showing us, putting the power and the tools back in our hands, because we are divine beings, guys. So if you have questions about my webinar, please feel free to email me. I'm super excited to see everybody there on Saturday. There are some tools and stuff to bring along with you because it is interactive. You guys are going to be jumping in and doing it with me. And it should be there in the link below. So let's get started. How do you get intuitive energy? Oh, so I'm going to try to read some of these because I am promoting it. Intuitive, and everyone's intuitive. Everybody's intuitive, like a muscle, right? Or like some people, everyone can play the piano. Some people might be natural at the piano, but we're going to hone it. I'm going to be like your personal trainer that day, and we're going to be opening up. I'm going to be showing you how to do it. And we're going to go to different kinds of abilities and different ways of doing it, depending on what your natural, skill is. And we all have one. Okay, so if you're interested, just send me an email. We're going to jump on in, guys. New moon energy. Let's do this, Leo. I'm so excited. The first half of 2019 has been like, it's been definitely a learning experience. So we're going to go by the Zodiac signs as usual. And while this reading is for next week, I'm really asking about the new moon energy in general. So the reading, what's going to be coming through is not just for next week, but kind of what's going to be pouring into the week after. Because people always ask me, is it this week's Monday to Sunday? Energy doesn't have like a direct cutoff time. This lingers. So let's jump on in. I'm just asking and it doesn't matter if you do Western astrology, Vedic astrology. I'm talking about the energy of the signs. So whatever it is, so the energy of Aries, what this new moon is bringing in for Aries, and whatever guidance they have. I always like to let them just talk, because a lot of us don't listen, and this is why I really wanted to make this workshop, because I want you guys to be able to do it yourselves. This isn't like, I think a good healer, a good teacher is somebody who teaches others to help themselves, gives them the tools and that empowerment, guys. And it's so exciting when we do it. You guys, I love teaching this. I usually do it in person, but it's fine doing it on a web. I'm super excited about this. Let's jump in to see what loving guidance they have for the energy of Aries next week, and with the new moon energy, what that focus is. I'm just going to let them talk to each sign and let them guide the way. Let's see. Guys, you have Page of Raphael and the Epiphany card, which is a major arcana card. Aries, for you guys have when you have the Epiphany card, this always reminds me of like the wizard, Archangel Raziel. But you guys have done a lot of spiritual growth this definitely the past couple years, but definitely this year in general. And spiritual growth, it's wisdom, right? And how do we gain wisdom? Experience. And what kind of experience? Sometimes it's not easy experience. It can be hard. It can be tumultuous. But with this new moon in Leo, and next week, they're acknowledging you've done it. You kind of like you're getting joy through the spiritual growth. Even if it's not perfect, you're understanding, you're ascending in this regard. And you have to understand, whatever you've been going through, Aries, it was never just for you. On a soul level, it definitely was. It was a lesson. But you're doing this so that you can be a light to other people. You can help other people. You can guide, inform, motivate, inspire other people. Now, you have the page of Raphael. So honestly, guys, with this new moon in Leo and all next week, it's all about social engagement for you guys. Fun, fun, fun in the sun. Unless you're in Australia, fun, fun, fun in your wintertime. But it's about a lot of new emotional situations and relationships for you, Aries, in terms of maybe you're attracting your soul tribe, people who actually resonate with where you're at. It's about going out and being much more social, whether it's that dinner party, that beach party, that wedding. But a lot of the guidance and support and the synchronicities are going to be happening socially for you. The divine is going to be talking to you through people, your next step. So honestly, next week for you guys, while you guys have had learning experiences this entire year, and some were pretty tough, Aries, you've grown so much that with this new moon, the universe is like, go play, go have fun. And as you're having fun, Aries, did I say Leo? Sorry, Aries, as you're having fun, you're going to have this aha moments, these inspirational moments where you're enjoying yourself and you're like, I've made it. I got through it. I learned so much. I've grown in this way. I'm ready now to do this. And you're going to get to that space of being with other people. So next week, don't be a hermit, Aries. Outdoors, be active, but the kind that are social, where you're really talking and engaging with people, because a lot of your healing and those coming full circle is going to be around other people. So next week is going to be a blast. Yeah, you're going to have some contemplative moments of like how far I've come and where I'm at now. And you might go back and forth like why I learned this. Really looking for that lesson, not the victim, but like, you know what, I did grow and I did do this. I'm patting yourself on the back, not vindictive in any way. Really just like, I made it. I did it. And now this is where I'm at now. And go engage. Be carefree next week, Aries. Next week's a blast for you. And you're going to have so much joy as a result. Whether you pass that test, whether you healed your relationships, or you're healed through grief, whether you process something that's heavy, you're finally coming out the other side of the storm. And you guys are just enjoying the week. So congrats. Enjoy that new moon energy. Let's see. Taurus. Let's see. Ooh, that came out pretty quick. Nice. Two major arcanas, Taurus, the Empress and the Divine Guidance card. Taurus, this new moon is bringing a lot of creative energy. And when I say creative, I'm not talking like artsy. It's more like, although it could be, it's more like you're birthing creation. It's actual creation energy itself. And it's really going out there and be like, you know what? You're not walking into situations, you're creating situations. You're creating that experience. You're creating that job. This energy is so similar to when we're at this place in life where we're like, oh, I'm here. I want to be over there. It's manifesting energy. You couldn't, maybe online, you couldn't find any job. So you know what you did? You sat down in meditation, you did visualizations, you put your energy and your emotions into it, and boom, you created it. Maybe you're like, I couldn't find any housing on the market, so I'm going to build my own house. I'm deciding to start a family. I'm going to invest in myself and my own business. I'm creating of myself. It's not a continuation of something. Someone's not just handing it to you. You've birthed it. You might have been doing a lot of healing work, meditation work, manifesting work, and then the universe is like boom, 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 and it's all coming into manifestation. It's really about being rewarded for this. If you feel like you've been doing a lot of work, even if you felt like you were doing a tango, like I took 2 steps forward but 5 steps back, no, love. You're doing great work. Now, as these things are coming into manifestation with you with the new moon, so yay, congratulations. You do have the Divine Guidance card. So don't jump the gun. Don't second guess yourself. Anytime, Taurus, in next week, where things either feel too good to be true or you find yourself a little trepidatious again, that's okay. That's human. But instead of trying to figure it out yourself, stop. Just stop. And you're being guided to seek the counsel of others versus your own counsel. There's nothing wrong with our own intuitive self, But sometimes when we get stressed, we're not in our intuitive self. We're in our mind. And sometimes you need to sit with that father, that mentor, that wise one, that elder, that therapist, life coach, for them to kind of maybe pose it a different way, because it's going to unlock something inside of you and it's going to move you from here to here. Like, you know what? You're right. I have come a long way. This is where I wanted to be a year ago. So I'm not going to get into that worry comparative state. And I'm going to just move with it. I'm going to go with my intuition. I'm going to go with what makes me feel happy and fun. I'm not going to overthink things. I'm not going to be too stubborn. This is really good advice. So as you're creating and birthing all these beautiful situations, it's really good to have that person, not a contemporary per se. This would be somebody who's wiser. So they've either had that experience, that life, that wisdom to offer you a macro perspective. And this is going to help you continue to create. Next week is going to be a good week for you, Taurus. Nothing's too good to be true. Keep on keeping on. Even if you're like, I don't see it. It sometimes happens in a moment. So don't do that. Guys, it's a beautiful week for you. Any Tauruses out there that are trying to get pregnant, this is the week as well. If you're not trying to, be careful. But this is really a creative time, and it's time to act on your plan. So before you try to hit the brakes because of nerves or something, talk to somebody else. So get an outside perspective, a wise outside perspective, and then just keep investing in yourself. Guys, you're super creative. You're birthing amazing new situations, healthier, happier, self-nurturing situations. It's a beautiful, beautiful week. And it's a deep week for you because these are major arcana cards. So this has a lot to do with your soul lesson, your soul mission, what you came here to, how you serve, what you came here to learn, your purpose. So congrats. All right, gems. Let's see. It's up to you. Okay, for you, Gemini, it's the 9 of Raphael and the 8 of Ariel. Things are finally coming into play for you, Geminis, especially in terms of work and school and your skill set and your creative. So if you guys have been looking for jobs and it's been kind of stale, so move forward. If you guys have been trying to go back to school or get those grades up or just try to find that motivation, bam, it's going up. Emotionally, the environment, how you move forward from it now is going to be great. This also has to do a lot with your own training, your own self-development. So this can be certifications. This can be your own skills. Maybe you're learning how to market. Maybe you're learning how to be a personal trainer. Maybe you're learning how to better yourself in some way in order to do what you love. The 9 of Raphael it's not just dreams becoming reality. It's an emotional reality. It's not just mental. It's not just financial. It's because you love what you do. You love yourself. You're investing in yourself. It might not be the norm for some people, but for you, you're like, this is what I love. This makes me feel so happy. This makes me feel good. This feels right. And next week, you're going to be starting moving forward in things that help push you that way, especially in career and school training, any kind of self-development. It doesn't have to be traditional school or a traditional job. It can be moving forward with an investment in your business. It can be moving forward with getting that advertising or marketing training so that you can have that under your belt so you can get that promotion. So you can have that life. But you guys really are moving forward in terms of your work, taking pride in your work and advancing or elevating your work. And your work doesn't have to be like actual career, and your work in the world. Maybe you work for UNICEF. Maybe you save animals, whatever it is. Maybe you got your CPR because you want to, help in whatever it is, guys. It's really development of the self to bring you guys into a beautiful alignment with doing what you feel is right. And Geminis, you really are there. You guys really are focused on work and self-development and training, career, and moving in that direction. You guys are really good at that. So if you guys have felt stuck or stagnant or things are not moving or I'm not getting replies, this week it's moving on forward, guys. And it's an area and direction that you're really looking forward to. So I'm happy for you guys, especially if you've been working so hard in getting that moving. Okay, we're going to move on to Cancer. Let's see. Whoa. All right, that's for you. The deck, when it's not coming out, you guys, the energy for this sign is probably a little heavy. So Cancer, if you guys have been feeling emotional or just heavy in general, let's all just take a deep breath, okay? Just, you can even tap your heart chakra, tap your third, your crown. We're just gonna open it up and allow. It's all gonna be good. So let's see. Okay, Cancers, you have the Perspective and the Lover's card. Also major arcanas. Guys, these eclipses have been being real strides, painful strides sometimes, in our soul evolution. So it's going to be good, guys. So this week, guys, the Perspective card is the Hangman in traditional tarot. And I think the reason, Cancers, you're feeling so much, and you maybe don't even know where you're like this angst or this resistance, this new moon is showing you how to really look at things in a different way in regards to your relationships, not just your romantic relationships, the relationships you have with yourself, any deep committed relationships you might have with best friends, colleagues, even like your family members. Soulmates can be family. But they're like, look you've been banging your head against a wall, Cancer. What I know when it comes to relationships, there's an ideal. In every culture, there's an ideal. And whenever we feel that we don't meet it, we have so much anxiety and stress. But the truth is, guys, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm perfect at it, but doing so many readings for so many years, there is no one way. There is no ideal. The ideal is what you make it. What works for one person doesn't work for another. And so sometimes the reason we're banging our head against the wall is because that's not your way, And so the universe, this new moon, it's going to give you like this pause for you had this reflection. It's gonna be like, oh my God, I've been looking at this wrong. I don't have to do it this way. I can go this way. This is the way that actually makes me happy. Maybe I don't want to get married. Maybe I want to be this way, but I'm trying to meet an ideal. Or maybe I do want to get married, but I've been trying to be, I'm Mr. or Miss Independent. I don't need anybody. Or maybe we're saying, I'm blaming my sister all these years, but really, what's my responsibility? Where was my play? And actually, how did this serve me? How is this serving me? What have I learned in the past 3 years with these eclipses in my relationships? And this new moon is like, you know what? It's going to give you like this, whoa. And it's going to cause you to be different, to dare you to be different and to try it and to jump and to have faith. And it's going to bring you into deeper alignment in your relationships. It's going to bring you that right relationship, that right soulmate, that healthier bond, that truly, deeply heart-centered relationships that you're looking for. And I'm not one to preach. It's scary. Okay, hands down, it's scary. And heartbreak feels like death, regardless if it's a grief of losing a loved one or a partner or a way of life, guys. But this new moon is allowing you to see things. It's going to be like, you know what? And it's going to free you from the anxiety and the stress and all this, and it's going to be like, oh my God. And you are going to try something different, something new. You are going to approach it and do something differently. And as a result, you're going to have a different outcome, a better outcome, a greater, happier, more heart-aligned outcome. So don't be scared right now. Let the energies bring it in. Just take a deep breath. And Archangel Shamuel, he's the archangel of finding things, not just your keys, that loving relationship, finding that best way of communicating, finding your truth. And this is what it's going to bring, guys. And this is a soul lesson for you, Cancer. This is definitely, you'll probably notice that this has been a pattern for you, as it is for many of us in lots of different ways. But it's really going to bring in such a beautiful emotional time in your life. So enjoy the rest. 6 months, 2019. I really feel December is going to be incredible. I'm not trying to like energetically jump forward, but I'm like, I can really use energy to go up. So bravo, guys. You got this. Just take a deep breath. It's going to be great. Okay, Leos. Hey, Leos. It's my ascendant. Do a little dance. We need this light a lot. Okay, let's see. Hey, I'm gonna get one clarity card really quick with this for Raphael. Thank you. Okay, Page of Ariel, 4 of Raphael, and the clarity card is the Empress. Leos, we are stepping into, so this energy has probably been feeling like, ugh, and we've really allowed our emotions to sabotage us. When you have a 4 of Raphael, there's so many possibilities in life, but our emotions keep tripping us up. So it's screwing with our motivation, our confidence. It will mess with your ability to make choices. It will mess with your ability to to see all the things that are working, and you're just focusing on the one area that's not working. This new moon with the Page of Ariel and the Empress card, guys, it is all about getting to work, creation. Really, whether it's going, head on with school, putting it all into your work, things are finally going to start moving forward in terms of wherever you invest your energy, especially when it comes to your school, to your work, to your business, even to your own relationships. But it's really about development in terms of momentum. So you guys are already working on creating things. You have things in the wings, but you might have noticed that you keep slipping up, or like, I have these ideas, but I just don't have the energy, or I'm just like, you're distracted. You're kind of like tripping yourself up here, but this energy is going to move it forward big time. Now, what they are saying with the Four of Raphael is still be careful with emotions kind of like wanting to come up, but it's not because you're actually genuinely profound. It's more of a habit. It's, sometimes we could have a victim mentality habit, a martyr mentality habit, or just, every day at 1 o'clock we're used to stress, and so it comes up, things like that. But this new moon, guys, it's about being balanced and educated, and Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel communication and creatives. So it's really a lot of money, abundance, luxury things are going to be coming in. So your business picking up, things you're investing in are picking up. At work, you might be noticing you're getting a lot of opportunities for extra training, promotions. You might be going back to school. Things are actually going to, but while this might look very monetary, it's actually not. I mean, it is. That's the positive side effect. But for you, Leo, it's how it's going to make you feel. This Leo moon, we're having momentum in a lot of areas, but it's all about how we feel. We're going to feel confident. We got this. We're finally going to be like, oh, thank God. I made a stride. I finally got here. And you really are going to move forward to these ideas that have been kind of percolating since right before Mercury retrograde. But so all your creativity, all your energetic investment, it's going to be rewarded. And that momentum you've been looking for, it's going to come in and boom. Thank goodness. And with the Four of Raphael, seek out other possibilities for happiness. If you guys noticed, you're always getting your happiness from your partners. You're always getting your happiness from other people applauding you, or getting your happiness from, I don't know, work giving you like a lot of bonuses and kudos. With the Four of Raphael, when you guys are moving forward, Leo, this is about seeking emotional balance and emotional confidence from yourself, from other healthier sources. Because things outside of us are transient, right? And you guys are finally coming into your power, recognizing that you are what you've been seeking, recognizing your own self-worth and value, and roaring like, you know what? All right, it's not perfect that not everybody sees it, but I see it now. I see it, and I'm gonna boom right through it. So you're gonna have your moments still where, like, as we're changing habits. So just watch out for the emotions that want to come up. But guys, there's gonna be so much momentum. The honesty is probably gonna come in here and there. Take a deep breath, move forward, Leos. It's gonna be such a great week. So congratulations to Leos who got accepted to schools, got scholarships, doing additional trainings, and or doing your own creative projects, whether it's a side project, your own business. But really moving forward with your dreams and things that make you feel so abundant and so aligned with your purpose. Leo, it's a very purpose focused energy for you. So yay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, Virgo. Oopsies. Whew. Okay, let's see. Ten of Ariel, Nine of Raphael. This card's come up 3 times. Finally, emotional happiness with this new moon. Virgos, this is for everybody across the board, but Virgos, this new moon is really bringing in a sense of happiness and like really stepping into an emotionally healthy area when it comes to your family, when it comes to your long-term plans. So this new moon, while it might just be the new moon in Leo, it's propelling for the next several months, along with the eclipses, a lot of investment in the self. So you're doing a lot, you're making a lot of choices and stride. That could be yourself. Maybe you're going, example, you're going to therapy, right? Because of how the long-term effects it's going to have. Maybe you picked up this better job because of the 401k and the retirement you can have. Maybe you're making decisions on downsizing that you got to travel with your kids and or be with the family more. And this new moon is bringing in such a happy, very gratitude-filled time of family. Now, the family could be blood. It could be your soul family, just the people that are close to you in life. It's bringing in a very rich and rewarding and happy, emotionally happy time with your family, with your friends, with whoever's in your close-knit circle. And it's bringing in, against 10 of Ariels, a lot of financial success. It's a lot of financial, when I say financial success, it's not just for the time being, it's like long-term. Like maybe you're getting equity in the company. Maybe your 401k is finally paying off. Maybe your investments are paying off. Maybe you're finally paid off enough of the house that you can sell it, take that money, downsize, and use the extra one to like travel or do whatever it is you want to do. You're finally seeing movement, development, and enjoying all the hard work you put into your home and your family. Maybe you're taking care of your mom who's sick. Maybe the kids are finally coming out of high school. Maybe you're like, okay, now I can finally do this. I've been strapped for years, but now I'm having more options and choices. And the universe is bringing that in. A lot of ease and peace in regards to your finances, to your security, to your home, and to your family. And as a result, really enjoying this emotionally happy time in life, that dream come true. You know, everyone always says, because they're always like, one day we'll travel, or one day we're going to buy a yacht and sail around the world, or one day we're going to have enough money where me and the kids can just go on this vacation I've been talking about since they were 6, you know, things like that. You're finally stepping into all those dreams. So congrats, Virgo, you've been blessing your butt. You know, whenever you have friends or family that are certain signs, you always kind of keep an eye on it to see like, okay, how's it going to go for them, you know? And I know you guys have been doing a lot of work for a lot of years, so deserved, well deserved. We all deserve it, but you guys have been doing work, so congratulations on that. Libra, let's see. Let's see. One clarity card here. Ooh, okay. Libras. You have the 9 of Michael and the 6 of Michael, which are swords of traditional tarot. So I wanted to just get some clarity, and you have the 7 of Ariel. Don't stress. So for you guys, it's showing me where you've been and what's happening here. So Libras, you guys have had a lot of stress. It's not just about your financial, it's not just about your finances, but what all of that means, you know, like I'm saving, I want to buy a house, but I want to buy it with somebody, or your plans, it was those future plans that you've been trying to do and you've been really scared because there's been some changes in relationships and jobs and family. There's all these things while you're trying to work on yourself. You're also trying to maintain all this outside stuff. And it's like, they know you've had a lot of stress. They know you've had a lot of worry and uncertainty. You're trying to keep a brave face. You're trying to keep going through it all. And they respect and love you even so much more for that. But they're saying with the 6 of Michael, it's done. You're coming out of it, Libra. Thank the Lord. It's like that light at the end of the tunnel. Like you're coming out of the storm. And there's going to be a lot of relocation, travel, job change. So just be prepared for that, Libra, but like in a positive way. You got that awesome job you've been looking for. You finally got that house, or you finally go to travel. It's really about movement. This new moon in Leo is bringing you movement. And I'm not saying it's not about running away from problems, not at all. You are finally seeing the return on your investments. All this work you've been putting into it, and you're like, shit, I've been busting my ass for years, and I'm just like incremental steps. Thank the eclipses. But it's really had a lot to do with internal growth and healing. And now with this new moon in Leo, you guys are finally moving forward. And so this new moon is what they're asking with the 7 of Ariel, is the clarity card, is right now they want you to sit down with this new moon, with this energy, review your progress. You have invested wisely. They're saying none of it was a waste whatsoever. Have patience. It's harvesting. It's coming in now after the new moon in Leo. But they're saying now that this is set, review your progress, review everything you've done, ace, pat yourself on the back. And now they want you to make your plans for your next endeavor. Plan that trip. If you're getting that new job, okay, fine, I'm gonna move out in 6 months. I gotta look around this area. Plan, 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 because as you set goals, you are going to meet them. So with this energy, I want you not just to say, I'm gonna get a new job. I want you to get detailed. I want you to give yourself a timeline, this month, this month, this month. I'm gonna be here by December 2019. And the universe will deliver. Okay, guys, faster than way before. So use this energy, review, you're moving forward. Yay. And now they want you to make plans because this momentum energy is going to go boom, 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 boom. You see what I'm saying? So it might have been like snail pace, and now it's like pop. So really direct your energy because that is where it's going to go. Yes. Oh, guys, I'm human, so I'm just like, thank you. Like, it's just, we need this. We all do, right? It's been so heavy, we can all feel it. So let's all just do like a little dance. Just, oh, shake it off, shake it off. And that's why I really want to do this workshop with you guys on Saturday. Just really aligning, developing all those natural intuitive abilities, learning how to run the energy up and down the body, expand the aura in order to be a faster vibrational rate so that we can manifest faster. We all have lag times when we manifest, it's normal. But if you want to accelerate it, and if you want to get out of freaking patterns, you know, like learning how to bust this out, you know, I can show you all the tools. You just gotta, once you get the energy there and you align, you just gotta direct it at that point. I can't do that for you, but I can teach you everything else. And this is why this is so important. So whenever I put like psychic development, I wanna make sure you guys it's not so narrow. It's more intuitive development with your higher self. So the more, and with your angel spirit guides, because when you communicate and open up those chakras and those airways, you vibrate higher because they vibrate higher. And the more you connect, the higher you vibrate, the sensitive you get, the more your aura grows, the more you project, and the more you bring back. It's all connected. So if you guys are interested, the link is down below. Okay, Scorpio. Wowzers. Okay, that one's for you. These two just busted on out. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's just boom. And I think Scorpios, that's my son as well. So like, you know, guys, it's like the energy can be like, ha. And the cards is so funny to see how the cards react to certain energies because it's like personalities. 10 of Raphael, 4 of Gabriel, and the 6 of Gabriel. Scorps, let's do a dance too because this is really great. First card for 10 of Raphael, this new moon in Leo. Guys, I want everyone to just feel so grateful just in this moment because gratitude really does attract more things to be grateful for. But this new moon, guys, you guys have been working so hard, Scorps, not just on your family life and your relationships, your romantic relationships, but in terms of what you're trying to build. Your work, even if you have your own business or you have, you're working at a job, whatever it is, you guys have been working so freaking hard to get yourself out of burdensome situations or patterns. You're like, I'm done with this. I'm trying to, you know, better my life. I'm trying to be happier, healthier, end this pattern. I want to be the first person to graduate in my family. I'm really trying to buy that house. I'm really trying to be healthy, you know, physically, emotionally, psychologically. You guys have been trying on all fronts, and trust me, that is a hard game. It's hard enough to focus on one thing, but when all things are coming at you, this new moon, guys, the 10 of Raphael is the happily ever after card. It is finally bringing in harmony, happiness, blessings, not just into it's your family life. This includes your romantic partners. This includes your kids. It's a very, you know, 2 kids, white picket fence card. And it's really about harmonious relationships. Now, when you have it with the 4 of Gabriel, you guys can see that card really quick. This is like you worked hard. The 4 of Gabriel is a time for celebration, not because things came easy, but because you worked so hard to get yourself up, out, better, farther, happier. And guess what? Yeah, that was like moving through mud. Like, I feel like, you know, when you're in like the military and they're training you, it's like boot camp. And then you have the 6 of Gabriel. So for you Scorpios, you guys are automatically much more successful in your career, in school, when you're emotionally happy. When you're in happy relationships and things are going good at home, you guys are super successful. Just like boom, 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 boom. Scorpios, we're not known for compartmentalizing. We can't put things to the side and just focus here. We're like, intent. But this new moon is bringing in so much harmony and happiness and great results for all your hard work that as a byproduct of this new moon, guys, promotions, scholarships, awards, moving on to the next project, it's going to be like boom, boom. And as I always say, guys, career mirrors relationships. Whether it's platonic or romantic, doesn't matter because it has to do with feeling your self-worth. And value of the self. Guys, I'm super excited for you. Relationships are finally going to be harmonious. You've worked hard to create those healthy boundaries, to say no, to stop those patterns. And as a result, you're going to be standing in your power, guys, and getting a lot of kudos around you. Good job. You did this. And I think you really need to hear that because a lot of people don't realize how hard it is when it's just us, you know? And Let me be the first. High five. You guys did a really good job. Really good job. So I'm saying just dance. Just dance throughout this entire reading. It doesn't mean everything in my life is perfect or everything in your life is going to be perfect. But you know what? We have to appreciate when shit just flows. Be grateful if you guys can. In those moments, because in about 5 minutes, that stress is going to hit you and then you're going to be right out of it. That's why we got to train our minds. This is what that class I have on Saturday is all about, an alignment. I hope you guys just look into it. If you have questions, let me know. It's available even after live. And it's interactive. So you guys are going to be doing it along with me. I love my workshops. I love the responses and everyone just so surprised. Oh my God, I did it. And like, it's great. I love it. I'm so grateful for all of you that joined me. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see. Yes. It's so funny. I was talking to my sister and she's Sagittarius. Queen of Raphael on the Epiphany card. You know what, Sagittarius? Bravo, number 1. But number 2, it takes a lot to work on ourselves and take accountability and responsibility. Because sometimes we do that, we're like, ooh, we cringe when we look back and think of some of the things we said or did, or which, by the way, we all do that. But this new moon, the Queen of Raphael, the Queen of Cups, you guys have finally come into this beautiful heart space, following your heart. You finally have mastered not just the mind, not just going having fun and being adventurous, but you guys have really created a healthier emotional life for you, for family, for home, for children. You're trusting your gut. You're not questioning. You're not pushing down your emotions anymore and distracting yourself with activities or physicality. You kind of come into, you've owned it. And as a result, Sagittarius, you become more compassionate, understanding, loving, wise in ways of the heart. And since you have the Epiphany card next to it, this has been a soul lesson for you guys. And this happens. Sometimes when we're traumatized early on, we shut down. We shut down, we trivialize, we just kick people out, we sabotage, we just look out for ourselves because, well, God, it's scarier to have someone come and then just reject or abandon us, right? And so you guys have really been facing this emotional monster, and these eclipses have not let you out of it. And this is good. So maybe you've gone to therapy, maybe you've been reading those books, maybe you've been journaling, maybe you have been walking in nature a lot and just thinking about life and being like, where's my part in this? And owning up and changing your paradigm and changing your value set and understanding that you grow and what you care about and what you prioritize grows with you. And that's okay. And you guys have commented, it's almost male or female. You become a matriarch or patriarch in terms of healthy emotional healing, boundaries, understanding, forgiveness. That's a, woo, for somebody who's quite feisty, that's a big word. But when we forgive, we really, it's not really about them. We let ourselves off the freaking hook. We take back our power. We take back our power. And in doing so, you guys are going to be such wise ones as you guys age in this area, because this is like when you have these two together, people are going to be coming to you for guidance, wisdom, understanding, answers, and you guys have really claimed. So this new moon is bringing you a lot more emotional happiness, a heart alignment. And as a result, it's going to be resetting things, resetting relationships, how you approach and interact, and outcomes with your romantic partners, friends, children, family. And you're not going to just be reactive or push people out. You're going to be understanding and listen, be a better listener and better, emotionally healthy, And as a result, you guys are stepping into a beautiful time of home and heart. And this new moon is going to see beautiful manifestations and creations. This is about having those dinners around the table. It's about finally being able to really listen to your partner instead of be reactive and defensive. It's about being able to mend those fences with mothers or children or siblings and be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I love you. This wasn't perfect, but I see myself here and I can grow from this. You guys are doing amazing. You guys have went through such a soul development. This new moon is bringing in such a beautiful time of heart and harmony. And Sag, I'm going to give you just that pad because that ain't easy. And there's a reason we incarnate so many times, guys. You think we're gonna get it around the first time? Yeah, right. So ease up on yourself, guys. This is not our first rodeo. You guys incarnated, lived, died, married, problems many times. And just ease up, flow. Beautiful, Sag. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Enjoy this new moon and all the beautiful harmony that's going to bring, especially emotionally. All right, Capricorns. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Nice. Okay. King of Raphael, Nine of Gabriel. Capricorns, you guys tend to be very grounded, steady, and sometimes slow to move. I get it because you want to feel secure. But with this new moon, guys, with the King of Raphael and the Knight of Gabriel, you guys are finally just trusting yourselves. It's okay to trust. You guys are trusting not just the people in your life that you've decided, you know, I want to be a part of it, but you're trusting yourself. You're allowing yourself to lean on other people. You're allowing yourself to be vulnerable. But more importantly, this new moon is making you active, super active. When you have the Knight of Gabriel, it's about being confident and courageous. You're enthusiastic and you just go, go, go. Enough pause. Like, you know, you guys tend to tread a little slowly, like a goat, right? You know, when they're on the little side of that mountain, they take their time, measured steps, calculated. But with this energy, it's kind of like, you know what? I'm not going to second guess myself anymore. I'm not going to keep saying I can do it and not accepting help. I'm going to allow the people who love me, the legitimate people in my life who care about me, to pick up that slack, to have my back, to take that information and to trust that what I'm feeling is right, that my heart is right, and that what I'm excited about and what I feel is right to do is right. And you're not going to take another month to decide pros and cons. You guys are going to go for it. You trust it. And it's not just active, not just motivation, passion. Passionate. You know what to do. It's very gut and instinctive oriented, Caps, and you are making beautiful strides. And what you're doing is not ego based. Because you have the King of Raphael, it's warm, it's generous. It's not just about yourself. You understand that when you're happy and aligned, your kids are happy, your partner is happy, your family's happy, your friends, your just home is. And as a result, when you're aligned with yourself, you're number one, Cap, stop being so hard on yourself. You're going to be so much less critical of yourself and as a result of others. And so you guys are coming into this amazing, this powerful place of knowing who you are, what you deserve, and your voice, Capricorn, your voice means something. How you feel and what you think matter. And you can trust that. It doesn't matter what people have told you growing up, or you're this, you're that, or and made you insecure, and therefore you're trying to find your way. Screw that now. You're like, I got this. I got this. I know who has my back. I'm going to let go of the reins just a little bit and let them handle that, and I'm going to go for it. Maybe you're going back to school, and so your partner is paying more of the rent. Or maybe you're deciding to go on that trip, so you're like, you know, closing up shop, and you're like, I'm going to do this because I'm passionate about architecture, and I'm going to go visit Prague and Paris or whatever. Whatever it is, you guys are moving. It's movement, movement, movement based on trusting your gut, your passion, and creating from that space of intuitive wisdom the life you want to live. Man, this Leo energy has everyone moving and shaking. But I love how it's all from a heart space. Not a head, not an ego, heart. There's a reason that the electromagnetic field of the heart is like 5,000 times greater than the mind. We're supposed to lead from here. Mental energy is electric. Emotional energy is magnetic. When we're here, we draw things to us. You know, we could do it. We could just align. And that's what you're doing, Caps. So, yay. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. I just wait. Thank you. It's so funny because whenever the cards get like stuck, it's funny, when they feel more heavy, it's the emotion. But when they're like stuck, it's in some way the sign is being a little stubborn in making that change. And it's usually out of fear. It's usually because of uncertainty, but it's always interesting to feel the different energies of the signs. Okay, Queen of Michael, 6 of Gabriel. For you, Aquarius, this new moon, when I think of the Queen of Michael, which is Source, I always think of a boss, you know, that boss. Because they're much more career focused than they are emotionally focused. And it doesn't mean that they don't have emotions. It's just that they're goal driven. And this new moon is putting you in a place of like, not just brilliant ideas, but self-reliant. And she's somebody who knows exactly what to do. She knows exactly what she wants. She knows her worth, or his worth, however, if you're male or female, it doesn't matter here. They know their experience. And you guys are going for it. And what this is showing me, guys, with the 6 of Gabriel is that with this new moon, you guys are really making strides in terms of not just your career, but in terms of accolades, your growth. You know, for instance, an example can be, maybe you're not at your, this is just an example. Maybe you don't have the corner office yet, but you got a promotion raise, a title raise, your project was noticed. Maybe you're doing YouTube on the side and all of a sudden your subscribers shoot up and it's making you super creative and putting all these awesome ideas in your head. And you're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this project. It's making you guys super excited and creative for the next projects. This new moon is allowing you to kind of really focus and gain headway, especially in regards to any kind of projects that you're wrapping up. Like, you know what? This phase is done. I did it. I tried it. Kind of work, kind of did it. I'm coming in here. I know what I want. I'm going to reevaluate it. That's what all these retrogrades were for. And now I'm making headway. You guys are, with the Queen of Michael, you guys are learning to look farther ahead, not just instant gratification, not just for right now. Project. It's making you super creative and a lot more confident, Aquarius. So the past couple months is making you a little insecure, doubting yourself, Aquarius. Like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I'm not meant for this, or maybe it's making you reevaluate. It wasn't to tear down your confidence. It was to make you redefine what matters to you, your values. It was to stop and make you think, because maybe this way wasn't so much right, but maybe it wasn't the healthiest. Or maybe if you're doing it to prove yourself to your parents, and that's not in alignment with your heart. Maybe you're over here that's really going to be healthy and happy. And now with this energy moving forward, it's made you like zero in, like, I know what I want. I know exactly what to do. I know where I can still learn, but I know what I'm worth and I know what I have, and I'm going to go for it. And as a result, the universe is like, bam, 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 bam. So you're going to get that kudos. You're finally going to get that recognition. You're going to get that promotion, that award, that scholarship, maybe that new job in some way. And now it's going to allow you to move past this phase in life where you were just on a particular trajectory, and maybe, just maybe, it wasn't where you're meant to go. And maybe it was supposed to pivot you a little bit. And you perform, maybe you were taking it a little bit as failure, or like, what am I doing? Not at all. Not at all. At all. The universe is pausing you and redirecting you, redefining, taking out what doesn't work, shedding the skin, maybe making you a little humble, like it does to all of us, to really figure out what matters. And now that you reevaluated all of this, movement forward, and you guys will be pumped up. Maybe you're getting that gig, maybe you're getting the exhibition, maybe your band is going to be playing here, or maybe you have these awesome projects for side hustles and money. Maybe you're collaborating with somebody in their business. You guys are just like zooming in. So congratulations on the creativity, on the success of projects, to any awards, scholarships, and promotions that any of you guys had, but more importantly, for not doubting yourself too long, guys, because you know your worth. And yeah, it might have stripped you a bit, and maybe in a little way you needed it, because you needed to see that clarity, but now it's going to make up for it. Bam, there you go, guys. A boss. But understand that it's coming from a place of creativity and a new place of heart-centeredness, awareness. And awareness is half the job, honestly. Honestly, it's awareness. Because when you're not aware of what your part, your accountability, forget it. But you guys have that coming from a better place that's really making you understand your worth, your value, what matters. And so now you can really do it in a way that's not just going to benefit you, but your family and others. It's not just about you here, and you've recognized that. Now we're moving forward. Aquarius, congrats. And good for the kudos. Good for all the kudos. Like, yeah, I deserve to be recognized. I finally got through. Like, yeah, they finally seen my worth here at my job, and they're going to give me the promotion after all, or that raise, or a title change. And now I can really focus on this, this, and this. So there you go. Okay. Last but not least, Pisces. My nephew's a Pisces. Such a sweet. Okay. Let's see. All my Pisces, I want you to take a nice, beautiful, deep breath. And on the exhale, all your story is going out the window, guys. We're choosing a new story. I can feel you guys just a tad heavy in the chest, but it's all good. Stepping into something new. Let's see. Look at a clarity card really quick. Okay, I can see why. 4 of Ariel, 4 of Gabriel, and the card is new beginnings. So 4 of Ariel. First of all, guys, Pisces is telling me that you're being a little resistant to change. And this is why we're like, you know, and the thing is, I get it. Sometimes we look at our track record and we're like, maybe it's not the best or you haven't gone as far. But you have to understand, if you focus on the past, you're going to repeat it. And this new energy is bringing you amazing new beginnings, Pisces. So at this particular point, it's more about, don't be afraid to make the jump. I'm going to tell you not to be afraid, but you're still going to feel it. But let me tell you something. With the 4 of Gabriel and the new beginnings card, guys, oh my God, it's going to be a hop, skip, and a jump. So you might say every time I've done something, it took forever and it didn't turn out great. It's not going to be that way this time. It's just not. You have been working, and all the things you've done in the past, Pisces, led you to this point. There's so many people who had a crappy career and then somehow one day it shot up. But if they were basing it on the past, they would never have expected that. There's people who've been dating for a decade or two and like, it's never going to happen. And one day it just does. If you're basing it on the past, you would think that day's never going to happen. If you're basing it on your track record or that job, whatever it is, Pisces, you have to understand, just because it hasn't been doesn't mean it won't be. And just because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean you never will. In fact, you're going to experience it right now. So with the 4 of Ariel, like, look at, with your money, be smart, number 1. But don't be afraid to invest in that home, in that trip, in that change of job, in yourself in some way. You've been working really hard. And maybe it's taken some slow steps. Maybe it's taken some curves and turnarounds and U-turns. That's called life. But with the 4 of Gabriel, guys, it's a celebration. You guys have worked super hard, and now it's going to be reflected outwardly. When you have the new beginnings card, guys, this is about a whole new life. This is not a new chapter. It's a new book. It's not a continuation of an old story. It's the beginning of a new one. So please, I understand, make your peace. That's what you've been doing with these eclipses, right? Cutting, clearing, phobias, traumas, patterns, karmic, all that stuff. And so, yeah, it's going to make us a little post-traumatically stressed. Like, I get it. I got it too. But it's about, okay, I know I'm scared of change, but I'm going to do one little thing every single day that's going to push me forward, guys, because with the 4 of Gabriel, you've worked freaking hard and it's coming into fruition. So if you're starting new things, new job, new relationship, new horizon, new country, new city, new family, of course it's going to be nerve-wracking. But when you're here, instead of being scared, Pisces, this is what they're guiding you to do. Sit down. Get a pen and paper if you have to, or just record yourself sometimes, because Pisces, we're very visual. Review your past, but do review it in the sense of forgiving. Let's not identify with it. Let's look at it like, okay, I've had a lot of hard things and it hurts to think about it. But if I really look at it, I grew this way. I didn't know my worth before. I didn't realize that I loved music until I made this wrong turn and I stumbled across it. I didn't realize that I can be happy just with myself if I wasn't so unhappy with other people trying to find myself. I didn't realize that I can actually achieve things until I had no other choice but to strive, because I was between a rock and a hard place. Don't look at the pain. Look at the miracle. Stop looking for problems and look for the blessings and possibilities. Look for miracles and you'll find them. So I just want you to review, forgive, let go, because as you're stepping into this new phase, it's literally brand new. And when you have the new beginnings card and the 4 of Gabriel, you're not doing it alone, Pisces. You're doing it with other people. So if you're like someone who doesn't have a lot of people in your life or relationship, well, that's going to be changing. That's going to be changing real quick. So people are going to be coming in. Partners, healthier friends, colleagues, opportunities. Both these cards are about beginning a new story with people who share your values, who hear you, who understand you, who are on the same trajectory and that support you and walk with you in it, Pisces. Love yourself, forgive it, sometimes I do a timeline. Okay, this happened in this life, and every time I do something, like, what did I learn? I literally write it down. Like, all right, I moved out because I had to, and I was really upset. But what did I learn? Like, actually, I'm super grateful that I had a place to go, and that I actually felt so rejuvenated afterwards. Flip it, forgive it, let it go, take the lessons, and you're jumping in. This new moon is bringing you manifestations, 180 degrees of at least not 90, and a lot of new things, guys. So take all the opportunities that are coming. Maybe meeting new people, going to new places, a new job, a new relationship, traveling somewhere new. Anything that's new, you jump, Pisces. Of course, trust your gut. But the universe is going to be blessing you and showering you because it's going to be recreating. You are recreating. Oh, thank you, Leo new moon. I'm so excited for the second half of 2019. Guys, this is great. Again, I'm having this awesome workshop this Saturday. It's not just about psychic development. It's about expanding the aura, running energy up. We're going to manifest. We're going to raise our vibration, not just to attract higher vibrating experiences and opportunities, but when we do that, we heal faster, we align faster, we're able to, our sensitivity picks up, so you're able to talk to loved ones, angels, spirit guides, divine ones, ascended masters. And when we do that, psychic ability is not just for like a woo-woo. Let's get past that. When we align with our higher selves, we vibrate higher. Angels and higher ascended beings, they vibrate fast. It's simple physics. We are all energy and vibration moving at a particular frequency and rate that create a solid. It's pretty low vibrating. But when we can align, expand our aura, and it's a workshop, so it's interactive. So we're gonna be doing it together over and over, and we're gonna go through different kinds of intuitive abilities, because I want you guys to have the tools to do it yourself. Now that we're stepping into this new paradigm with the ascension energy, with this new Leo moon energy, we're really stepping into this light and these new stories for ourselves. We got to be able to trust our gut. I want you guys to be able to sit in meditation and talk to a mother who's passed on, or your angels, or your spirit guides, or Kuan Yin, or Buddha, whoever you want to bring in, and bring in that guidance. I want you guys to be able to raise your vibration to heal your body of illness, of pain, and release, and cut things out yourself. I want you guys to be able to expand your aura so your manifestation lag time is shorter. Of course, there's some caveats that go with that, but it's a very interactive workshop. The link is down below. If you have any questions, let me know, and you can still buy it after. If you guys aren't available Saturday, it'll still work. There are some things you have to bring along with you, because again, you're not going to be listening to me talk. You're going to be doing the work. And I want to do it with you because it has to be done in a nice way. I don't want to just whack you guys open. Okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a beautiful week and a blessed Leo new moon, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.